Hi guys, this is Max here, back again with hopefully another great political video. Since these are usually my best performing videos on YouTube, I've decided to make another Senate election prediction video. And we're just going to go through this map real quick and I'm going to go into detail about all the states. Now, first of all, let's outline the safe states. Idaho, South Dakota, North Dakota, Kansas, Oklahoma, special election in Oklahoma, Missouri, Iowa, Arkansas, Louisiana, Alabama, South Carolina, Kentucky, Indiana, and Alaska for the Republicans. Now, the Democrats are also going to have a few safe states. Definitely New York, Vermont, Maryland, Oregon, California, and Hawaii. I think these are going to be all the states that are going to be won by more than 15 points by either party. Now, we got a few likely states. I believe Utah is going to be, it's not going to be within 10 points, probably going to be like an 11-point margin for Mike Lee. I used to think it'd be closer, but seeing some more recent polling and how having McMullen expressed himself on abortion and stuff, I have a hard time believing he's going to do overwhelmingly well. Now, Ohio, I'm pretty sure J.D. Vance is going to cruise to victory there. In Wisconsin, Ron Johnson, I'm not going to put that one as likely, but Marco Rubio in Florida is also going to hold on by a fairly solid margin. Now, even though I'm definitely not a fan of her, I do think that Tammy Duckworth is going to win in Illinois, and whoever is the Democrat in Connecticut will win there as well. However, it is a midterm red wave year, so that one might get a little closer. Now, all the other states are going to be either lean or tilt. And for Washington, I actually think this is going to be a lean state. Why? Well, because the Republican candidate in the state of Washington, Tiffany Smiley, is a great candidate. Her husband was actually scheduled to run, but he was blind, so he called it off. And polls show her doing really well in that state, so do Republican congressional candidates. I'm not saying it's going to flip. There is a chance it could be an upset, but it'd be very interesting to see what ends up happening. Now, Colorado will also be lean, but I don't really see it being up there in the air. Colorado's drifting for the left, and the incumbent governor is probably actually going to win by a likely margin. He's very popular, and he has successfully distanced himself from the national administration. Now, North Carolina is going to be lean Republican, so is Wisconsin. Those states, have Republican incumbents. The one in North Carolina is not running again, but he's running against a fairly unknown Democrat who basically no one has an idea who she is. And in Wisconsin, Ron Johnson has historically always won by fairly solid margins, and we can expect that again this time around. Now, I'll add the tilt color for the 5 states that are really up in the air and that really could go either way. Now, I'm pretty sure Nevada, the Republicans got locked. Adam Laxalt is a great candidate. Catherine Cortez Masto, not too popular. Georgia is also going to go red. I think Herschel Walker is going to defeat Raphael Warnock fairly easily by at least 2 points around that margin. And New Hampshire, Pennsylvania, and Arizona. Actually, I'll dare to put Georgia and Nevada as lean Republican. But all the other states are going to be extremely close. So the Republicans already win the Senate, but in Pennsylvania, Dr. Oz is lagging behind in the polls a little bit. However, Doug Mastriano is going to get great turnout in western Pennsylvania, and the polls in Pennsylvania have been off by quite a lot in the past. However, they'd have to be off by a huge margin in order to also have the Republicans win this time around. I hate to admit this, I don't like John Fetterman. He's essentially a democratic socialist. But if Dr. Oz doesn't turn his campaign around, I think the Democrats are going to win this one. Other than that, Arizona, I think that Blake Masters is going to be the nominee against Mark Kelly. Mark Kelly is not unpopular, but Arizona is a traditionally Republican state and it's going to be a red wave year. Yet, we have to consider Blake Masters is not the most moderate candidate, and Arizona does like moderate candidates. However, I do think that ultimately the national environment and the swing will be enough in order to secure the state for Republicans, though barely. And then we have the state of New Hampshire, which, having lived in Vermont for a pretty long time, I'd like to say that New Hampshire is a state where the abortion issue might actually be a generating factor for Democratic turnout. So that could really be what saves Maggie Hassan and pushes her over the finish line. Yet, in New Hampshire, people don't really they tend to vote against the incumbent administration. So, I wonder whether to put it as tilt Democrat or tilt Republican, because it could really go either way. But, in the end, I would settle on tilt Republican for now. And this is the Senate map for Friday, July 29th, 2022. Now, if you like this video, guys, likes, comments, subscriptions are always greatly appreciated. I really hope you enjoy my content. If not, please also feel free to leave a nasty comment down below. I can take it all. Alright then, guys. Have a nice day, and Max out. Bye-bye.